My pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for today. Cynthia Gordon is a spiritualist, healer, and teacher. She began her journey into the healing arts in 2003 as a certified medical assistant and worked in the field of cardiology for 18 years. In 2009, she began studying esoteric healing and received her healing teaching certification in 2016 from the Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp Meeting Association. Cindy provides healing that considers the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, and uses healing methods that engage the subtle bodies and biomagnetic fields of the human aura with the use of crystals and sound healing therapy. Please join me in welcoming Cindy Gordon.
Oh, it's a little poofy thing. Good morning, friends and fellow seekers of light. How are you all doing today? All right. You know, as we gather in this sacred space at Cassadaga, let's take a moment to breathe deeply together. Go ahead, take a nice deep breath in. Inhale the essence of this healing sanctuary. And then exhale any thoughts that linger. Here, we stand at the threshold of transformation, a place where the veil between the seen and unseen is thin, and the energies of healing flow freely. In my experience as a facilitator of healing, I have found that many people don't understand spiritual healing. So, today, I would like to share with you an experience that unfolded during a recent healing session with a client that I will call Bob. That's not his real name. I've changed it to protect client confidentiality. Now, Bob is a rather quiet man. I've worked with him several times. He's not local, but he does live in Florida, and when he's in town, he'll come for a session. Sometimes I won't see him for a year, and then all of a sudden, there he is. Bob suffers from Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a progressive brain disorder that affects the nervous system and body movement. It happens when specific nerve cells in the brain slowly become damaged or die, leading to a drop in a chemical messenger called dopamine. Parkinson's causes tremors and bradykinesia, which is slowness of movement. People with Parkinson's experience rigidity of muscles and stiffness and tightness in the limbs and trunk. They have balance problems and a stooped or shuffling walking style. It can also cause sleep disruptions, constipation, depression, and loss of smell. So this particular session with Bob was a journey that illuminated the essence of what it means to be a spiritual healer, a channel of the divine forces. In this sacred practice, we are not the originators of healing. We are conduits through which the divine flows. So today I invite you to explore this journey with me. Together we'll uncover the roles of the divine forces present in spiritual healing, the power of sound in healing practices, and how we can become more attuned to the sacred symphony that surrounds us. First, what does it mean to be a channel of the divine? It means understanding the divine as all-encompassing. Now, in spiritualism, the divine is viewed as a unified source from which all aspects of existence arise. We call it infinite intelligence. As conduits for healing, excuse me, the healing that we facilitate is not ours. It belongs to the greater whole, a symphony of energies and entities, both seen and unseen, working in harmony to rebalance that which has become out of balance. When we work as that conduit, it's not about summoning or controlling the entities, but rather allowing the divine orchestration to unfold through our practice. And the healer is never, ever alone in this work. I love how Spirit orchestrates things for these services, because Jamie's meditation on friends was absolutely perfect. Now, the entities are not separate from the divine. They're expressions of it, each playing a vital role in the symphony of healing. And as healers, it's our honor to facilitate this. So, in Bob's healing, this is what transpired. First, after Bob was settled in comfortably, I began by playing my Tibetan bowls. Now, these bowls are sacred instruments of sound that resonate with the frequencies of the universe. They're not mere objects. They're gateways to the divine. When played, they create waves of sound that travel deep into the body, clearing blockages, releasing tension, and restoring harmony. They're the language of the cosmos, reminding us that we, too, are composed of sound, light, and energy. So as I played the bowls around Bob, the energy began to shift. The sound waves wrapped around him like a warm embrace, helping to dissolve the barriers that had been holding him back. The emerald green light of Archangel Raphael flowed through the frequencies, amplifying their healing power. The bowls acted as a bridge, allowing several energies to converge and work in harmony. They created a sacred space where Bob could release old patterns and embrace the healing that was meant for him. Now, once the bowls were played, I began the spiritual healing. This involves the laying on of hands, as we call it, and using the hands around the person's energy field. This is intuitive on the healer's part. For me, it's getting myself out of the way, stepping aside in order to allow the healing energies to come through without consciously trying to control. After all, Spirit knows what that person needs, and Spirit knows the underlying cause behind the imbalance that has manifested physically, emotionally, or mentally. Now, while working, there's an awareness that feels like we're surrounded. It's like we're in the center of a circle, and all around us, the entities and energies are working to bring through the healer their unique healing vibrations. I'm always aware of the help that's there. In this particular session, after the healing was completed, I was astounded by the variety of assistance that came in. These were the entities present. Divine light beings. Archangel Raphael. He was the primary healer. His energy was felt as emerald green light, working directly with Bob's heart and throat chakras to facilitate emotional release and healing. Archangel Michael accompanied Raphael to provide energetic protection and support. His presence created a shield of divine safety, preventing any lower vibrational energies from entering the sacred space. This allowed Bob to surrender fully to the healing process. Next, ancestors and guides. Members of Bob's ancestral line were present, particularly those who experienced similar health challenges. Their energy contributed to the collective healing field, assisting Bob in breaking generational patterns of illness. Sometimes we come in with these. Now, Bob's higher self was actively engaged in this session. His higher self was aware and guiding the process, ensuring that the healing was aligned with his soul's highest good and with his soul's true purpose. This affirms that the divine operates through our own higher consciousness. And we're not done yet. There were elemental forces. Grounding energy was provided by earth elementals, assisting Bob in anchoring the healing into his physical body. This was crucial for integrating the higher frequencies. These beings ground the healing process, reminding us that true healing is not just spiritual. It must be anchored in the physical body. Now, nature spirits are energies residing in plants, animals, and natural environments. In Bob's case, specifically, tree spirits were in attendance. I love that, because I love trees. The energy of tree spirits, particularly those associated with oak and cedar, was felt. And they provided strength and stability, supporting Bob's physical and energetic structure. Trees symbolize stability, wisdom, and longevity. Their energy supports the physical and energetic structure, reinforcing the interconnectedness of all life. Star beings. Yeah. Light beings from Orion and Pleiades star systems were present, contributing cosmic frequencies that help to recalibrate Bob's DNA and energetic field. These light beings introduce cosmic frequencies that expand consciousness, infusing the space with frequencies that transcend earthly limitations. They remind us that the divine is not limited to Earth, but is a part of a vast cosmic network. And of course, I can't leave out my own spirit guides, who were also there to help me raise my own vibration and to help me become a clear channel for all of those energies. So the session was a convergence of celestial, cosmic, elemental, and ancestral energies, creating a powerful synergy that facilitated profound healing. The entities present were not merely observers, they were active participants in Bob's transformation, each contributing their unique vibrational signature to the process. Each being played a vital role. This is an example showing that healing can include not only human consciousness, but also many others, and that we can recognize the divine in all entities. The entities are not separate from the divine. They are expressions of it, just as we are. As healers, we're honored to facilitate this convergence, channeling the divine forces that flow through all beings, each serving a unique purpose in the cosmic tapestry. As healers, just as a river carries the waters of life, we carry the light and love of the universe into the lives of those we serve. The healing we facilitate is not ours. It belongs to the greater whole, a symphony of energies, both seen and unseen, working in harmony. And in Bob's session, we witnessed a convergence of divine forces. Angelic beings served as guides and protectors, ensuring that the healing process was safe and aligned with higher will. They offered their light and protection, creating a sacred space where healing could occur without obstruction. Ancestral spirits, healing the remnants of past trauma in his ancestral line that were still present in his energy field. Cosmic beings from Orion and Pleiades, part of his star lineage, infused that space with frequencies that transcended earthly limitations. The elementals and nature spirits joined in the healing to harmonize the body's energies and reminding us that true healing begins with our connection to Earth. They represent the foundational energies of creation. They remind us of the fact that our bodies are part of the larger ecosystem. So, a wide array of help is available to us if we will just ask for it. We have to ask. That is part of the law. You have to ask for help because those beings are just waiting. They're waiting for your invitation. They can't help, they can't do anything if we don't invite them. Very simple, just ask. So all of those helpers I just spoke of are just part of what may transpire. In other sessions, it could be an ascended master coming in. Those are souls who have transcended the physical plane and offer wisdom and bring advanced healing technologies. They often assist in healing deeper spiritual and emotional layers. They have the experience of incarnating as humans and so personally understand the challenges of navigating the earth plane. It could be your Aunt Mary in spirit who comes in, who loves you and just wishes to give you peace. There's no limit. So in Bob's healing, I witnessed that beautiful tapestry of divine forces and was shown the diversity of entities that reflects the multifaceted nature of the divine. Each being is a facet of the same light, contributing to the healing process in ways that resonate with different aspects of our being. The presence of multiple entities signifies the holistic nature of healing and points to our own multidimensionality. As healers, once the healing is complete, we must let go of the outcomes. We must remember that all is in the divine plan. It's not for us to assume we know the path for another person. That person must engage in their own inner work. They must ultimately work to understand the source of the wound that caused the ailment or problem. If it can be brought to their conscious awareness, that changes everything. So when they walk out the door as a healer, we bless them and then we let go. And we're grateful for the opportunity to be of service. Now later today, I'll be conducting a 1-hour sound bath in the Andrew Jackson Davis building. In this session, we'll be immersing ourselves in the healing frequencies of the Tibetan bowls, allowing their vibrations to guide us into a state of relaxation and rejuvenation. And together we'll create a sacred space where the divine can flow freely, supporting our journeys of healing and transformation. The frequencies of the bowls are a gift from the earth and the cosmos. They remind us that we are all connected, and through sound and vibration, we can heal, grow, and rise together. And I want to thank everyone for listening and for being open to exploring this journey with me. Healing is not a privilege. It is our divine inheritance. We're born into wholeness, and it's our sacred right to reclaim it. To heal is to remember who we truly are. Spirit in a human body vehicle. Expressions of the divine. Luminous beings of light. And we are deserving of love, joy, balance, and harmony. And so I thank you.